everybody, welcome back to another NASCAR Diecast review here today. This is a NASCAR Freak, and this is the 29th review of 2025. And I have 4 diecasts I got from Strictly Diecast. I have Noah Gragson, Brad Keselowski, Corey Day, and Ricky Stenhouse Jr. And gosh, it's hard to believe that 2 days ago I had a diecast review. Well, today it's Monday, and how about it? I got diecast on Monday, which is really cool. But anyways, we're going to jump right into it. We're going to start out with Noah Gragson. But before we do, we're going to go into a little bit of something I like to call a word of encouragement.
The word of encouragement I have for you guys, it's in the NIV version, and it comes from Colossians chapter 3, verses 1 and 2, and the word of God says this: Since then you have been raised with Christ, set your hearts on things above, where Christ is, seated at the right hand of God. Set your minds on things above, not on earthly things. And now, back to the review.
Well, I hope that word of encouragement was really good for you guys. And we're going to go ahead and take a look now. Starting out with the 2025 Noah Gragson Rush Truck Center's Ford Mustang. And this is a very, very beautiful paint scheme. This is for Front Row Motorsports. And we're going to go take a very close look at it, starting at the front of this diecast. There is the Ford Mustang nose right there as you take a look. And big on the hood is Rush Truck Centers there. There is Ford and Gragson on the front windshield as you take a look there too. On the left side, this is pretty much a black, yellow, and red paint scheme as you see some red stripes and also as well as yellow going down the side of the car. And there is a roof right there. It says rushtruckcenters.com on the roof. And we'll take a better look on it as well as I show you guys the deck lid. There it is right there. There's Gragson on the back windshield banner. There's Rush Truck Centers on the deck lid. And so as well as actually the back of this thing. There it is right there. Take a look as he started to roll away from me. And then there is the right side of the diecast here. Same side as left. If you guys are looking for this one, recommend you guys get it. And that is it for Noah Gragson. We'll go move on to the next diecast, which will be on the 2025 Brad Keselowski Cottonelle Kroger Ford Mustang from RFK. And here's the next diecast in this review. It's been the 2025 Brad Keselowski Cottonelle Kroger Ford Mustang from RFK Racing. And we're going to take a look at this starting at the front. Here it is right there. There's the Ford Mustang nose. You take a look. And there is the Kroger shopping cart logo on the hood. There is Cottonelle below the hood based on, looks like near the left and right front fenders of the below there as you take a look. And there's Ford and Keselowski on the front windshield banner. Here's the left side right here as you take a look. This is a really nice paint scheme, honestly. There's a part of the roof or where the A and B and C posts, they have a fade. As you take a look there, really, really nice. And also chrome numbers, man. Absolutely love chrome numbers. And also you see the RFK symbol below on the sides. And then there is the roof right here. It says Cottonelle on the roof. And there's Keselowski on the back name banner on the windshield. And there's also all the associates and partners basically of Kroger. And then there's Cottonelle on the back. And there's the right side of the diecast here, safe side as the left. And if you guys are looking for Brad Keselowski's Cottonelle Kroger paint scheme, recommend you guys get it. And that is it for Brad Keselowski. Move on to the next one, which will be on the 2025 Corey Day HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for the NASCAR Xfinity Series for Hendrick Motorsports. And here's the next one. It's going to be on the 2025 Corey Day HendrickCars.com Chevrolet for Hendrick Motorsports in the NASCAR Xfinity Series. And this is basically the same paint scheme that I reviewed a little while back for Casey Kane. But this is the Hendrick Motorsports version of it. And we're going to go take a very close look here of this diecast. There is the Chevrolet nose, the Xfinity Camaro nose as you take a look. HendrickCars.com on the hood. There's Xfinity and Day on the front windshield banner. Here is the left side of this diecast. Pretty much the usual Kyle Larson paint scheme just slapped on to Corey Day for the Xfinity Series and so on and so forth. And there is the roof. It says hiring techs on the roof. Day on the back windshield banner, and there's HendrickCars.com on the deck lid, and so as well as on the back as well. And a little bit of a bad reflection, but you guys basically get it. And there is the right side of the diecast here, safe side as a left. And if you guys are looking for Corey Day, well, recommend you guys get this one. And there's also William Byron that's also coming out. William Byron won the Xfinity race at Charlotte. There's also that version if you want to get that one. But man, I prefer Corey Day because it's just brand new. This is my first Corey Day diecast, so really nice. And we're going to go into the final diecast in this review, which will be on the 2025 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Martin's Potato Bread Chevrolet. And here's the final diecast in this review. It's been the 2025 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Martin's Famous Potato Rolls Chevrolet for Hayek Motorsports. It's actually a rebrand from JTD Doherty now to Hayek Motorsports. So we're going to go in now and take a look at this. And there is the Camaro nose, or the zombie Camaro nose. There's the Chevrolet nose up front. And then there's the Martin's rolls there on the hood. There is Chevrolet and Stenhouse Jr. on the front windshield banner. And then there is the left side. This is basically a yellow car with looks like some almost looks like white lightning bolts and stuff. Basically, really nice little lightning bolt action almost on the paint scheme. Looks really cool. I know those are not lightning bolts, but you know, they look like it. But there is a roof right there. It's all about the bun on the roof there. And there's Stenhouse Jr. on the back windshield banner. And there's Martin's Famous Potato Rolls on the deck lid. And also on the back it says it's all about the bun. Nice. And here is the right side of the diecast here, same size left. And if you guys are looking for this Ricky Stenhouse Jr. paint scheme, I recommend it. And it seems like every other year or so they release a Ricky Stenhouse Jr. diecast. They actually released a Cheerios Ricky Stenhouse Jr. last year for the Advent calendar, and then the year prior was the Daytona 500 race win, and then in 2022 was the Kroger car that was, and this year it's basically Martin's Famous Potato Rolls, which is awesome. You know, we get a little bit of variety for Ricky Stenhouse Jr. So that is it for this diecast review, and man, I'm excited for Talladega. It's basically a month away. One like equals one part does not rain. I will be going to Talladega, like I said. Just want to remind you guys I will be going back to Talladega. Well, this is it basically for this video. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like and comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Signing out, and God bless, guys.